Good day, everyone. So today, we're gonna discuss NFT 104, which is NFT platforms. So just to give you an idea what we're gonna be discussing for this module, first we start with what are NFT platforms. Then we follow with monthly statistics and what are the top NFT platforms. NFT platforms is basically a virtual marketplace where NFT enthusiasts can gather to sell digital art and collectibles at any price they want. So this could include different categories such as gaming, profile pictures, art, music. So depending on what you are looking for, there would be a marketplace for that. So these are just some of the top ecosystems for NFTs. Number one, we have Ethereum, followed by Solana, and then we have the Wax network and the Flow network. So following what the data that has been provided by DappRadar. So this is the monthly user base of each network. So the blue one would be Ethereum, the magenta one would be Solana, yellow one would be Wax network, and the green one would be the Flow network. So these has been identified as the top networks for NFTs. And the data is based on the largest marketplace of that network. And this is to avoid overlapping sales, listings, and users and transactions of that specific network. So for Ethereum network, we're considering OpenSea.io. Solana, we're considering MagicEden.io. Wax network, we're considering Atomic Hub. And Flow, we're considering NBA Top Shot. So as you can see here, the monthly user base of Wax was booming around the first part of the year, last 2021, and then we see a surge in Ethereum and as well as Solana in the latter part of 2021, and moving forward to 2022, we still have more users now in Ethereum and Solana. So here we have the chart on the volume of transactions in dollar amount. So since last year, we see that Ethereum would still be having the highest volume when it comes to NFT sales. So that has not changed up to this moment. We see a sudden surge in Magic Eden volume transactions around October and sustaining up to this point in time. So for the monthly transactions of the four networks considered, as we can see, there are still more transactions in the Wax network, and this could be correlated to the fact that transactions are free within the Wax network, and it is actually one of the fastest networks aside from Solana network. So that is the difference between Solana and Wax network. Basically, in the Wax network, you need to stake Wax just to have that free transactions. But for Solana, you need to pay transactions for every transaction that you make within the network. So it's quite interesting to see that Wax network still has the most transactions over the past year. And Ethereum, of course, would have the lowest one, since it's not cheap to do transactions and usually have higher prices per transactions. So as discussed, these are the top NFT platforms. We have OpenSea.io for the Ethereum network, MagicEden.io for the Solana network, and then Wax.AtomicHub.io for the Wax network, and NBATopShot.com. So as you can see, only NBATopShot.com has that domain with .com in its name. So we'll be discussing that later. The OpenSea.io is in the Ethereum network. It is the original peer-to-peer NFT marketplace and far and away the largest in all of the networks, in all of the marketplaces. It currently supports the Ethereum and Polygon network, but we might see other integrations in the future, since we want to have that interoperability between networks. Signing up is quite easy. You just need to connect your MetaMask wallet, although there are other wallets including Coinbase wallet, Bitski, and Formatic, and others that you can sign up with. But MetaMask would be the main one that majority of us are using in the NFT space. So basically, OpenSea caters to a lot of categories of NFTs. We have art, collectibles, domain names, music, photography, sports, trading cards, utility, and virtual worlds. And some of these projects include the most commonly one we see in the media. We have CryptoPunks, CryptoKitties, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and then the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Decentraland, and Sandbox. And coincidentally, these are actually the ones with the highest volume of transactions within the OpenSea marketplace. If you go into the website, you would see important details for a specific collection. We have here on the upper right side of the screen, we have the relevant links. And one thing that is important to check for a specific collection, since there are a lot, you need to make sure that it is a verified collection, such as this one for CryptoPunks. There are a lot of derivatives of this one, and you might be buying into something that is not actually CryptoPunks. And some other details, you would see the number of items. So there are actually 10,000 CryptoPunks in circulation. There are 3,400 currently holding CryptoPunks and not selling them. And then for this one, no one is selling in crypto in OpenSea. And you can see here the volume traded is 843,000 Ethereum for that day. You have also here the description, and then below we have the CryptoPunks that you can actually buy them by bidding on the specific NFT. Then if someone is willing to sell at that point in time, then you might be able to grab one of your CryptoPunks. Investors, this is one thing that we also look into when we research for NFTs, is the backing of partners and investors for that specific project. So for OpenSea, you can see here Dapper Labs, Coinbase, Trust Wallet, just to name a few, Blockchain Capital. So these are known investors in the space, and it gives that level of confidence that this marketplace would be something to invest in if ever you have that opportunity in the future. So for magiceden.io, this is basically the number one NFT marketplace on Solana in terms of all-time volume of $704 million as of writing. So basically, their mission is to be the designation for discovering, trading, and creating NFTs, just like with other marketplaces. So the most commonly used wallet for Magic Eden is the Phantom Wallet, which has a browser extension and a mobile app version. So what's interesting here is that it has become one of the biggest marketplaces in NFTs, even though at the time of writing, this is not yet been a year since they're launching on the Solana network. So there is a lot to look forward to with this marketplace in Solana. So similar to OpenSea, they have a similar UI or details that they provide. So you have here at the top relevant links, and then you would see unverified collections. If they are being flagged by Magic Eden, they would put that here, and then they will also prompt if something is risky, so which is good for in Magic Eden. And you see all the necessary details like the floor price, how many are being listed, and then the description of the collection or project. So for the Atomic Hub.io, which is in the Wax network, so this is the biggest marketplace in the Wax blockchain and houses some notable collections that you might have heard of. One would be Alien Worlds, Splitterlands, Tops, Street Fighter, and Funko. They have a lot of partnerships with these kinds of companies. So Nickelodeon in the TMNT, right? They are also here, and as well as Barbie company. They are on the Wax blockchain, and they are available on Atomic Hub. So just to give you an overview of how it looks like, this is a bit different from OpenSea and Magic Eden. So here you have the login for Wax wallet or Anchor wallet, and then you get to have this filter by collection on the left side of the screen, and then you can also filter for whitelisted NFTs only. And then what you would see here would be the NFTs that are available for sale. So if you click one of those NFTs, you are actually able to see the details of that NFT, which collection does it belong to, the schema name, the mint number, who is the owner, how many mints for that type of NFTs. So definitely it's a different type of methodology when it comes to the Wax network, right? So you see here below in terms of Wax and in terms of dollar value, and then you can actually buy it or make an offer to the person who is selling this NFT. And then you also have access to price history. You can see the chart of how the lowest price for this certain NFT has been going for the past 1 month, 3 months, or even all-time history for the price. And of course, at the bottom, you would see the sale logs of who has bought it in the past. So for the NBATopShot.com, so NBA Top Shot is where basketball lovers come to celebrate, relive, and collect the best plays, or what we call in the NBA Top Shot website as moments. So this is built in the Flow network. So you would see here some familiar icons of the NBA teams that we follow, and also WNBA is here for the collections. So for the platform, you would see here the marketplace. It's very simple. You see here the hot moments. You can search by tiers or players based on rarities, right? And it's quite intuitive. And what you would notice here is that you can actually buy using fiat or crypto, but mainly you can actually interact with the whole system by just having fiat currency or your credit card ready. So the selling is in dollars. So you can see here the lowest ask price is $160, and you can buy that using your credit card. Unlike with other networks, you will need to go through all the process of having a wallet in the crypto space. You need MetaMask for OpenSea. You need Phantom Wallet for Solana. You need Wax Wallet or Anchor Wallet in the atomichub.io. But for this one, since this is a .com website, you can actually interact with it without having the need for that crypto wallet. So you can buy immediately using fiat currency. And you can also buy Ethereum or Flow by just depositing crypto into the website. So setting up your account only requires an email or password. So you're just gonna sign up with Google or use your own email. Then you can simply connect your payment method to start transacting, which is our traditional way of buying digital forms of any book or digital form. NFT platforms. NFTs is a very interesting space for any collection to survive. It would be crucial for them to mint in thriving marketplaces, which is why it is very important to know what the network does and what marketplace is having that highest volume. Although these are all different networks that we have been discussing, interoperability is the key when it comes to developments in the NFT space. We may see other NFT platforms get their fair share of the market, so watch out for those marketplaces that are gonna be integrating our other networks, because interoperability is very important so that more people would be able to transact within that marketplace. So that's it for this module, and I hope you learned a lot, and thank you for listening.